This show is sponsored by Cardtricks UK. Visit them on Whatnot, where you'll find daily breaks and much more. Use code SCR2025 for 50% discount off your next purchase, up to the value of £50. Chris, Casper and the team will see you there.
And now, presenting from across the pond, it's the Squared Circle Relics Podcast.
Welcome to episode 69. I am your sexy president, David Lloyd. I'm here with the Colonel. The Colonel of Chaos, Jamie Stocker. The man who stuffs stuff in stuff in stuff. And CMC himself. CMC is not what you think it stands for tonight. It's Cockmouth Cock. And that's Chris McCarthy. Boys, how you doing?
Boom chicka wow wow.
Sexy time.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, you two boys with a husky voice going on, you're definitely late night love tonight, aren't you?
Yeah, we've both been ill, so we're both like, ugh. So, yeah. It's getting better. Well, I think we're both getting better now, aren't we, mate?
Yeah, just about. Just getting there.
Yeah. It's all good. It's all good. Jamie, you're coming in a bit tinny today. What have you been doing?
Oh, mate's been a fucking mare. So, I wrote my...
Colonel Chaos.
I was working at my desk, multitasking, as you do, laptop here and a laptop there. Got up and knocked a can of AW cream soda all over my laptop. And it worked for a bit, it was fine. And then for a little while, it then didn't want to load up with the screen, and it just went wrong from there. So ultimately, I now have no laptop. But it does work when it's plugged into a telly. So, you know, it's still working in some ways, but not working others. But I now need to get quotes for repair, and I'm just kind of thinking, you know what, is it even worth getting repaired? Like, do I just bite the bullet and get a laptop through Klarna or something, you know? So yeah, not great at all. But anyway, we're here. I'm on my mobile phone with a Bluetooth headset. So there you go. The show must go on.
It's like going back in time.
You know, I'll probably I'll beef it up in after production and make it sound like you boys do, I'm sure.
No, keep it like it is.
Yeah.
Keep it like it is. It's funnier. It definitely is funnier. It's all good. So,
and because my laptop was knackered, I've got to print off the show notes.
You have. It's in red.
Still waiting on that fax, Jamie.
Yeah. I had to be in red because I've run out of black ink. So there you go. So mate, it's full effort put on here. So I'm going to use a red pen.
It looks pink, so it's like Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day, isn't it? Yeah, 69 and pink. Look at that.
Behind the curtains, Valentine's Day is tomorrow. We're recording on the 13th. Big show. We're giving away a belt tonight. So, but we'll do that. I think that's the last thing we're going to do on the show, right?
It is, yeah.
So yeah, like keep tuned for that. Keep listening, and if you've done the thing that we asked you to do on Instagram, potentially you might be winning a belt in a couple of hours. So good on you.
You could have actually had people hanging on. Say, we're going to do it in a minute, everyone. We're going to do it in a minute. You could have had them hanging on the whole episode to do the draw, and then do it the very last thing after the fuck John Cena.
Cock teasing. Oh, that's the show tonight. Oh. So what have we been watching? Anything sexy? But like, well, let's talk about wrestling first. We will talk about the Super Bowl at some point, no doubt, because it's the biggest thing that's happened over the last couple of weeks. But in the wrestling world, the biggest thing, the Royalist Rumbleless.
Mm-hmm.
Did we all enjoy?
I loved the Royal Rumble. I thought it was a great little event for a few hours, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Yeah, it did, 100%.
Cool.
Yes and no for me.
Ooh.
Parts, not so much.
Well, go on. What was your highs and what was your lows?
Highs. I actually enjoyed the women's Rumble, I think, the most. Like, the actual Rumble itself, not necessarily the ending. I thought Roxanne Perez was really good in it. Chelsea Green was good in it. To be honest, most of them I thought did well. Entertaining, but the finish for me, I did not want to see Charlotte Flair.
It did not go down well, did it?
For fuck's sake.
I didn't like the fireworks for Charlotte when she came out. And she's been out, like, Bliss has been out a lot longer than she has. Got a massive ovation. No fireworks.
Pop, yeah.
And Charlotte's been, half the time away? And she got a massive firework display for her. I thought that was a bit strange.
Yeah. But yeah, no, the tag team match was a bit lackluster, and I don't know how I feel about the men's result and Rumble. I quite liked the Rumble to a degree. It wasn't any great shakes, was it really? And the winner, I still don't know how I feel about it. I kind of think it's cool, but then at the same point, I don't think it's that cool. I'm glad he's gone for Gunther over anyone else. So yeah.
So with the women's one, the big thing for me, I actually had to rewind it the next day. Was the Nia eliminations when she eliminated like 5-6 people, because I didn't know, because it all happened at once, and I didn't know if someone slipped, and there were too many people that went then that shouldn't have. But when you look at it, actually, I think it was like, from what, if you slow it down a bit, you know what I mean, you can see that everything was kind of planned on it, and I was like, oh, okay. Interesting way of doing it, I suppose.
I can imagine you there at 6 speed watching it in frame by frame.
Yeah, it was weird. It was just weird because it just happened in this 2 seconds, and so many people were out, and it was like, okay, cool. The men's one, it was quite a. I mean, the stuff that happened to iShow Speed was just amazing, and that was the highlight until. Number 23 came in, and then you basically had a ring full of Hall of Famers, future Hall of Famers.
Yeah.
It was just, anyone could have won that. I know, they couldn't have won it, but any one of those last 7, 10 people that were in that match could have won that, and you could just say, yeah, they should have won it. I liked it. I thought that was it was quite a good ending. It was when Logan Paul shoved CM Punk out. I thought that was quite funny. I did laugh. It was just, the thing is with Jay winning, spoilers if nobody's seen it, but it was a couple of weeks ago now, so shame on you, really.
A bit late, really.
It's just that he's had his moments. He's gone up against Roman, he's lost. He's gone up against Gunther, he's lost. I don't know of other champions he's probably gone up and lost. And it's like, he's tried, he's done it, he's not won. They're obviously now positioning him to win. For me, he's just if I compare him to New Japan, he's kind of like the Sonada of New Japan, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Upper mid card, but not. He can call himself main event Jay, but he's not. He's not a patch on his cousin. I was going to say Us, his cousin Roman, or the great one. You know what I mean? And he will never be. So what is he going to be? What, a third-rate Samoan of the family? I don't know. It just seems a bit strange, to be honest. I'm more intrigued about how the elimination chamber is going to go.
And that's looking really loaded at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah, but who's going to face Cody is kind of I just don't know, to be honest.
It could be anyone, couldn't it? I do.
That's the good thing about it all, though. I'd rather it be we don't actually know.
Yeah, harder to predict, sort of thing.
Yeah. No, that's good. Sorry, Jay. Cool.
No, I say I do think that Jey Uso, even if you just give him that night one main event, have him win the belt, and you could do a quick switch around with him. I think just having that moment of everyone doing the yeet is kind of what they're after, isn't it? You know?
Yeah.
But yeah. But you could do a quick spin on that and like you wouldn't lose anything for that moment. Just, even do the switch on the Monday Night Raw, like it wouldn't be a big deal, would it? Put it back on Gunther the next night. But no, we'll see. But it wasn't a bad.
Well, I am so bored of Gunther with a championship. Is it everyone else? I feel like the whole world is bored of it.
Yeah.
He's
had a belt since day one, hasn't he?
Fucking all the time. Yeah, it's really jarring me. I want him to drop.
Can't tell.
There's nothing special about his like when he was a big guy, like he had a lot more weight on him and he was slapping the shit out of people. It was like, wow, that's like big. Now he's a skinny guy slapping the shit out of people. It doesn't. I don't know. It just kind of loses something in translation a bit. I don't watch his matches and get like enthusiastic about his matches at all.
No.
So, yeah. But the thing is, when Jay wins, and I'm pretty sure he's going to win, but when Jay wins, like, can you imagine him being the next big thing? I don't know.
I don't know if it's just that, like, where we're a different age, is this whole Jey Uso thing, like, aimed at, like 8 to 15-year-olds? They're his kind of, they're his demographic.
He's kind of pulling kids out the crowd, isn't he? Like, he's getting them to do the yeet with him and he's, like, picking the kid out and stuff. So I think they're definitely going for that, aren't they?
Yeah.
We're just doing the kind of Bret Hart spot. Yeah, exactly.
Basically, it's the kind of people who would listen to the Card Foundation.
That's basically, yeah. 18 to 24.
So we have to talk about the Royal Rumble. We've talked about Royal Rumble. We've got to talk about the Super Bowl because it was a massive event, wasn't it? Like it was huge. I was surprised about what happened in it. I think everyone's been hoping that the Chiefs would fumble, and they've made it through the season not playing that well, lots of injuries, and everyone was like, okay, they're just, and like the 12th man, as it were, being the referee, you know what I mean? It's just like, or the referees. So to get a hiding like they did was quite impressive, to be honest.
Yeah.
It was quite nice. I mean, Chris, you stayed up for it, didn't you?
I did, yeah. I'm not going to lie, mainly for the halftime show.
Yeah.
I would have. I try to always watch the Super Bowl at least, because I don't watch much American football. But the Super Bowl is such a big event. I don't think that it's like the same level as like the World Cup or anything, but it's up there. It's in top sort of 5, top 3 of like events like that.
Yeah. I mean, it's a showcase regardless, isn't it?
It's a big showcase, yeah. Yeah, the actual game itself was pretty lackluster. Quite nice to see Taylor Swift getting booed, though.
Bless her.
Yeah.
She'll be doing it next year, probably.
Yeah, see if she gets booed.
Yeah, you don't know.
Because Trav's probably going to retire, and then she's free up then, isn't she, to do it? So I wouldn't be surprised.
But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it was as an actual game, I found it quite boring. Obviously, it was a whitewash, so it is going to be a bit boring unless you're an Eagles fan. But yeah, I don't know what it is about Patrick Mahomes. I don't know, not a fan. So it was nice to see him not win again.
He's got a really weird voice. He talks really. It's quite monosyllabic, but it's yeah. I'm really excited. He's really hype and he's really excited. Yeah, it's strange, man. But fair play doing like all the achievements he's done. Like you may not like him or his team and stuff like that. And fair play, but all of his accolades up to now is just ridiculous. And he's still under 30 as well,
really
isn't he?
young, yeah.
Jeez. And what did we think about? Go on, sorry.
I think we had a good Super Bowl. So we booked Monday off work, thinking we're going to watch our first ever Super Bowl. Yeah. Watched the pre-show from 7:00, all the stuff on TV, and got ourselves ready. Then 11 o'clock, fell asleep on the sofa and missed the whole damn thing.
I'm surprised you made it to 11.
I was gonna say that. So true to form, dozed off, and then we had Monday to ourselves because we thought actually we'd just be catching them asleep, but we had a full night's sleep. So there you go.
Brilliant.
So we watched the halftime show on YouTube and watched the highlights in the morning.
Well, that's a good segue. Talking of the halftime show, Drake getting wasted, man. Hilarious.
A minor.
He got slapped by Kendrick. I thought it was quite I don't know a lot of Kendrick Lamar songs, and it was just kind of like it felt quite flat all the way through.
I think realistically, hits wise, he's only really had, especially like transatlantic hits. I think he's only really had sort of 3-4 that have like been like top 10 hits in the UK. And a few of the songs were off his new album, which has not been out that long. But yeah, I mean, he did a few. One of his biggest songs, you could argue, is a song with Drake, so he can't do that one anymore.
Because he was at the
fucking problems. The SAP Rocky as well. So yeah.
I was going to say, because he was at the halftime show last year, wasn't he, doing all the like LA stuff, wasn't he?
With Dr. Dre, wasn't he?
Dr. Dre and all that. And obviously, it's surprised. I don't know how many people have had like multiple appearances in a halftime show, but he put together quite a good set list, though, did Kendrick Lamar. He didn't do too bad at all, really, considering that, like you said, there wasn't many big hits that you would expect that people would pick up on in the halftime show, you know?
Yeah, and there was a lot of like symbolism apparently in it. That like being not American and not necessarily. I do keep up with politics and stuff, but not like massively. So yeah, I think there was some other stuff in there as well, some subliminals and shit. So that may have come from my head.
It was black people dressed up as the American flag.
Yeah,
I think that was, and then they were like running around the stage, kind of like a divided America, split of America and stuff like that. But talking about diss tracks, I've had a go at making my own diss track. Everyone's talking about diss tracks at the minute. Why not?
Is there going to be a lawsuit following or not?
I don't know. I'll go through it slow, but why not? I used what Kendrick said, and I just thought, right, I can make my own one here using this. So Jamie, in post edits, maybe want to put his little beat across it and see what happens. Say, Adam, I think you think I'm dumb, but I'm not the one who sold his Becky one of one. To any idiots that talk and like him, just make sure you hide your little Irish stash from him. They tell me your contact would get me down, and being anywhere near you would make me want to drown. And Becky signing with a weird face, certified confused. Who the fuck is Gel Man? Whoop, 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 whoop. Breaker Mayfield. Whoop, 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 whoop. Jamie Stuffing Stuff. Why you getting my post deleted, bitch? Ain't you tired? Trying to be super, but just been a collector.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Idle hands today. I was off work today, and I just thought that would be funny. I wonder who you think I'm talking about.
No idea at all.
No idea. Anyway, move on. Let's talk about some news. So, WWE Chrome is out. Hobby Megas. Seems like the Megas have been delayed somewhat, especially over the pond.
Over here, yeah.
And here as well. But I saw a lot of delays. I think they're in hand now, though, right?
I've seen some people open them.
Yeah.
And retail is out as well. No word yet on Sapphire, but
I think it has potentially been announced. So I think when the CFP mentioned it, I think they said it had just been announced, or they'd seen.
I haven't seen a date.
No, I haven't seen a date.
No, I'm not seeing anything online.
I need to see it. I think it'd be amazing. I think it'd be really cool.
I think it will be about, what do you think, 300-ish, bit more, 350?
Yeah, I think it would be about 300.
Yeah.
Maybe like 280. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm really looking forward to it. I think it'd be good. It'll have like the really, like that. They have like it's weird numbering, isn't it, with them? Because they have, it's not the same as like hobby would be.
No.
It'd be like 99, 75, 50, 25, 10, 5, 1. I think that would be it. Something like that. I think it would be
still
like
a nice selection, really. Yeah.
But just every card being blue, I think that would be cool. Like every base card being blue. That's cool. Okay, so Tops is out, and we haven't actually talked about Tops. We're going to do a review show next week. Sorry, we were supposed to do it last week, really, but we've all been ill.
Yeah.
So we'll do it next week. And I think, to be honest, it's nice that we've having some time to like digest it
Properly
all, really.
See it, yeah.
Yeah, that has been good. We also need to do a lore as well, and I don't think I'm really mentioning a lore on this news today. So we will do 2 specials next week on both of those products. Summarize on it. I like it. I don't love it. I just think it's a Topps Chrome product. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think there was, outside of the rock, I don't think there was many great shapes. I like the minus the frozen fractors.
Yeah,
But
they're really cool.
I think it was good. But
I will say that considering what the chat was, the designs don't look good, the designs don't, and all this kind of chat, there's been a lot of love for it. Now it's been pulled. Oh, these cards are beautiful. This looks lovely. You think, well, you know, if you just waited, it's going to look nicer than you think it is. You know.
yeah.
But yeah, the tide has definitely turned. There's a lot more love for this now than there was.
No. All right. Topps have announced a buyback for the winners of Mania 41. So if you take the winners or who are on your Topps Chrome cards into the LCS stores who are participating in the buyback, they'll obviously give you store credit. So I think that kind of alludes to keep your base cards. Yeah.
It's so what I'm showing the guys, I've got a stack of maybe like 50 base cards. Dave's got about 400 base cards there. So I've like edged my bets. Do you know what I mean? Like just to see. So I've kind of guessed. Oh, it's quite a fun little game, like guessing who is going to win at WrestleMania.
Yeah. Well, I've kept them all because, like, generally a lot will probably go to Jamie anyway. But the winner ones, I'm just going to send off to Trav. Because, like,
because he can make use of them that way. Whereas I wanted, obviously, I've got the eBay store and stuff, so I wanted to, you know, quickly get some cards up for sale. And I would say that I've probably made, I don't know, I want to say between 1 and 2 hobby boxes back in selling base cards so far. So there are people out there, and these are not like your top stars. As I said, I've taken them all out. There's a few like Stone Cold and Hogan's and stuff who are obviously not going to win at WrestleMania, but yeah, no, people are loving it. So there's obviously people out there going for the full kind of base sets and stuff. Been cool.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the what credit are they alluding to then? How much will they give? Do they mention that at all or not?
No. So I think when they did the buyback for UFC, they did was it Pereira against can't remember, and they basically, I think it was like $20 a card or something ridiculous.
I think
it's that significant, basically.
Yeah.
But that was only for one match though.
Yes.
But because they're saying the winners, and you could have 9, 10 matches.
Yeah.
I don't know how big the buyback will be.
But at the same time, if you don't make it worthwhile, people just won't bother. If it's like $2 a card, you're going to struggle to get people sending it in the amounts you want. But I feel like I can't remember if it was. I don't think it was UFC. I think it was like baseball or something. That if it was like a lower down parallel, you'd get in like more like $40 for. So I thought that was kind of cool. Like even if you sent like a 249 or $199 or something, to get $40 for it would be awesome.
It would be interesting to see if they do that with the tiers, because like, as well as like, how would they separate the base? Because there's a lot of base tiers for Chrome, isn't there? But we don't know what they really are, because like we've talked like the black and greens,
the neons, and the red
Spider-Mans.
Spider-Mans,
you know what I mean? Like, you don't really know what They are. You can tell when they come out of the hobby box which ones are more rare. Like the purples are more rarer, right? Because you only get like two. Yeah, exactly. So
I think
it'd be interesting if they
red,
tier that.
the green and the red and blue are kind of on par, I think.
You get a load of pinks though, don't you?
You get a lot of pinks. Yeah,
You get
A lot of pinks, yeah.
I still haven't got the Tiffany pink yet. That's on my. I think that's probably one of the card of the set. To be honest, I love that pink Tiffany card. It's really cool. Anyway, we move on. So Tops Now, Raw. So that was a bit of a strange one because it was been delivered in the US. The first Raw Tops Now card that they did, you know, the famous one with the Rock and Roman,
the Netflix
premiere. So that went out over in the States. We haven't got it, and they've done another set for Raw, haven't they? And with Penta, and that's been delivered in the US. And so we haven't even had the first one in the UK.
We haven't had anything.
Exactly. So yeah, it looks like as well that the stateside they're pulling a lot of the parallels as well. So it will be interesting, and they are the redemptions as well for the relics. It seems. It'll be interesting to see what we get.
It's mad as well. Listening to CFP last week, they were saying obviously in like their group and stuff, like so many of the parallels are cropping up, and they said like the percentage base. It shows you how small the wrestling card community actually is, and what we were buying as a collective group amongst people. You know, it's mad, really.
But good on, like we know a lot of people that have pulled them and stuff like that, and good on them. Like, like fantastic. I applaud anyone that pulls a hater. You know what I mean? So good on them. So Tops Now Royal Rumble was out, and we had Speed and Speed Adonai, an image variation. Jay pointing at the sign, Charlotte pointing at the sign, Nikki Bella coming back, Bliss coming back, and Cena was released afterwards. I believe
Cena and Roxanne Perez.
Yeah. So all of them have parallels. Did you buy any of them? Really? Oh, you bought them.
Who did you buy, Jamie?
I didn't buy them.
Who did you buy, Jamie?
I went for a Jey Uso, and I also went for the Cenas afterwards as well.
Okay. I went for...
I didn't go mad, though. I didn't go like Barbie.
Well, I went for one Roxanne Perez, but then I went for quite a few Speeds.
Nice.
That's not a bad shout, I guess, really.
Yeah, he's got the auto chance and the SSP chance. I think there's two SSPs, actually. So... Yeah, and I just think that is his first card, like first official card from anyone that I can see.
Did it have a rookie logo on it?
No.
I'm surprised, actually.
It is a bit surprising, yeah. But yeah, I just think he's a global star, even if it's only at the moment. I'm not saying he's going to last forever, but he's like he's such a likable guy, and yeah, I think that card will go up in value for sure.
Did you see the backstage video that they put on YouTube of like the Royal Rumble weekend and like the
where he's talking to everyone? Yeah, man.
Yeah, it was really good.
I like his streams. I watch his streams every now and again. He's a funny guy. He's a nice guy. So.
Yeah, no, it's really good.
Yeah.
Nice. What you, Lloydy? Did you grab any?
No, fuck. Generally, the instants are not for me unless it's a really, really big one. Like I the Rock and the Cena one, Rock and the Roman one, I wanted.
Rock and Sock.
But nothing else really for me.
But the Speed was predominantly Bron Breakker.
Bron Breakker, I know. But I'm dumping Bron at the minute, it's a shame, but yeah, it just is what it is. But
Bron be gone.
Yeah, well, he's still here. He's a pole next to me. And Chris has got quite a few of them of mine as well. All right, move on. So, Topps Dynasty is being teased. The cards look insane from what we've seen. That CM Punk one especially looks just bonkers. And I've put on the notes, Jamie was right about Rollins' clothing has gone where it's gone, it seems. Because this is the set that they're going to use it for, I have no doubt. So it looks like they're really using... it's a high-end product that's going to have the associated clothing patches with the wrestlers, I believe. So this is going to be the big one. How it will do? It will probably sell out in seconds. It will probably do really well. It will probably be mega money. Just looking forward to it. It's the next one. The next one's going to be a big one, probably.
I will just say as well that this is the first of the predictions for the year complete. I said we would have retro relics in 2025, and I think we've got official retro relics, judging by the Triple H and Steph and stuff like that. So maybe we'll see when it's released, but I think prediction number 1 might be correct as well, which is an early start.
Will they be actual, like, worn relics, or will they be Panini style?
No, I think these are all match worn. I think.
I know,
yeah.
just taking the piss.
Everyone's used, yeah. I was just saying, I think they're all proper. So
I mean,
we
like,
hope for the price. You'd hope.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be an expensive product. I think people are going to have a bit of a shock when it hits. To be honest,
Big time, yeah.
All right, we'll move on to a little bit of AE dub. So Metal, on the contrary of what we've been told, it's been slated for the 23rd of the 7th, 2025. So I have reached out to Billy and he's not answered me. I did put a little question mark on is this right? Because we've been told that it's going to be obviously Allure this year and then Metal next year, and then like they're going to do one after the other. So it looks like they're pushing for Metal to be this year as well. So not sure where we stand with it. It could be the fact that it's a place marker and it actually does come out in 2026. Like,
there's a big possibility.
We've seen it before, but yeah, we need to talk to Billy again, find out what's going on.
Because he definitely said year on, year off, didn't he? So
yeah. I'm not saying he's got it wrong. I'm just saying either plans have changed, and it wouldn't go like the plan may still be in place, but these people might have put up a pre-order thinking that is the actual date, and there's been like a miscommunication somewhere. I just don't know, man. So we're gonna have to find out.
What was it? What time of year last year did Flagship come out? I feel like that was kind of July, Augusty kind of time, wasn't it?
I think they come out like August, like you say, July, August, or September time. They normally come out around there.
Yeah.
And Flagship's got TBC next to it, so
I'd be more,
which doesn't mean anything, to be honest.
It means nothing. Yeah, I'd be more expecting to see that released around sort of July time
in the summer. Yeah,
yeah. But I would rather Metal because it's a better product.
We've seen miscommunications before with them, haven't we? And they meant definitely. Flagship, and then they got it mixed up. So who knows? Okay, we'll move on. Oh, actually, no. There's one more. Talk about AEWs, because when we had Carnage, it was supposed to be a weekly drop. However, it's not been weekly, and Chris can tell us why.
Because when they originally announced this, like right before the packs came out, they said it was going to be a week, like so they'd be available for a week, or until they sell out. So if they sold out in the first 2 hours, then they would be gone. They towards the end of that week, they came out and they changed their minds, which I understand, but it does throw up kind of a few issues. So now they're saying that they're going to be available until sold out. So you never know, we might see them go on sale. I mean, Upper Deck are quite good at doing that for other products. I'm not sure about AEW so much, but you would think by the time the next set come out, they would want to get rid of these ones. Do you know what I mean?
Moving through.
Yeah, and it kind of brings up the pacing of the one-on-ones and stuff. It might be an idea if you're gonna make them sell out, then say, okay, the last one of the one-on-ones is in the last 100 packs. Do you know what I mean? Or just do 50. Something. Yeah, last 50.
Do last 50, and then you guarantee it's selling. Then, but
I completely agree. I think the fact that even with the first hour, you could see all the one-on-ones had been hit, and you could see where all the big hits had already gone. I think that deters people straight away. Like, there's going to be nothing massive there left to chase, especially when it's sort of more expensive, really. But yeah, you either drip feed that a little bit more, or like I say, do it at the very end to make sure they sell out.
Yeah.
But it'd be interesting to see how many they have still got left out of that 800, because
It's
800
not
isn't a lot.
many. Yeah, it's not a massive amount. I checked maybe like a week ago or something, and there was about 600-700 sold, I think. So they're close,
Okay,
but yeah.
I think
Not
we've talked about it before, and I think it's more from your side, Chris, about it. But ultimately, what they're doing is low-ish numbered parallels, right?
Mm.
But sticking a couple of autographs in there as well,
Hell
just
yeah.
to liven it
Yeah,
up.
definitely.
You know what I mean? Like, even if it's
100%.
just 10 of them each, just to liven it up a bit,
Yeah.
because it needs something else. So
Yeah,
doing what they've
or-
done is half the battle, I think.
Yeah, and you think with match day moments, they're not like physical cards to start with, so you could do some mock up things and then give yourself time to actually get the what you've mocked up done. And they only use sticker autos for the 95% of their products. So again, you could do kind of facsimile in the picture, and then you get it signed, or you get the stickers on there afterwards. So
You can just put a sticker at the top of it, for example, that the Mox one. The top left-hand corner of that could have just had a sticker on top of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's nothing there.
But yeah, I mean, I genuinely think, and it's the same with all of their products in like hobby. Put one auto guaranteed, and people will buy it. And even if you kind of mass produce the lower end stuff, and I'm saying the same thing I've said before.
Yeah.
I've said this a million times. I'm gonna shut up.
We've always said it, but it's just they don't.
It's frustrating.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
they do something different, but it just doesn't scratch an itch.
Maybe next year they'll go
I don't know, man.
autos.
Little by little. people now.
Yeah,
The thing is, they're too guarded with their autographs.
Mm.
It's like that is like an important thing. We want that to be an important thing, and I get
it's
it.
not that deep, is it?
But when it's the model of Fanatics is autographs on everything, on card autographs on everything now. You just
Get
can't
used to it. Yeah.
you can't defend your stance on it, because it's not what people are used to.
Mm.
So there's what it is. Anyway, okay, I think that's about it. We'll move on from that and go to the Colonel's Corner. Colonel's Corner.
Colonel's Corner. We've got some bits and pieces going on in the
Got
corner
some
this week.
echoey chaos corner today. Jeez. Hello,
Sorry,
hello,
boys.
hello.
So yeah, on the Colonel's Corner this week, I mentioned a little while ago that we're going to try and do some more cards, and that is going to be coming to fruition. So we've got some ideas that we were kind of chatting about, our own new card sets. We've got some surprises we're going to sneak in there as well. But
I've got two here as well, by the way.
Oh,
I got two.
Happy days.
I got a gold and the base blank, original from our original set, blank ones. They're both going to be 1-on-1s in the set as well.
Buyback always nice.
nice.
Buybacks, basically. Yeah.
So yeah, but there's a few other things we've got lined up. I'm going to be getting that sorted over the next couple of weeks. So yeah, we'll get some sort of promo stuff out in the next few weeks and let you know what they are. They're going to be a very limited run. So we have done limited before, but this is going to be more limited than they were before. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled for it. Some fun stuff in there that we'll get together and do, and look out for them soon. So that's it when it comes to our cards kind of things. But yeah, that's pretty much it for Colonel's Corner really this time round.
Cool. Nice one.
Nice and simple.
Cool.
Over to Chris's Nook.
Right. Cast your minds back to 2024.
Yeah.
It's about November. It's now February. We finally have got the results of our tag team Nook competition. So it was the battle of the 3 Ts. So you had Trav tagging with Dave, you had Tommy with me, and you had Timmy with Jamie. Tommy and Timmy are the brothers in Animal Crossing. Anyway. So yeah, so it was Chop was the topic. Obviously, last week or last episode we we spoke about Dave's issues with not getting. Jamie, have you had the card now?
It turned up this morning.
Well, hey, there you go. Just in time. Well done.
Just in time.
Never late.
Never in doubt. Cool. So yeah, the votes went out yesterday, and we went live on Instagram on both the Squared Circle Relics and my own Cambridge Trading Cards Instagram. Then in the Facebook group, and then in the Cardtricks WhatsApp group. So yeah, it was a complete whitewash, and not the way that we really predicted. Because in the last episode, we kind of saw that giant Bubba card, and I definitely thought that was going to win because it was super shiny. It was a great card. But no, the people went against us, or went against that card. So yeah.
The Amber Army.
Yeah, down the bottom where you are in real life. So I ended up on 26 points, me and Tommy. Jamie and Timmy ended on 11. And Dave, you only got 6. Which is insane because it's the same fucking card as... But I think what it is Graham, the Wrestling Card Wizard, said it's a piss chop. Because the actual, where he's chopping, it's like a kind of yellow, like liquidy kind of thing on it. So it looks like he's getting the piss slapped out of him. So I guess that's what what won it for us. So yeah, come on guys, I gave you 8. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, well done.
He looks like he really means that, by the way. He looks.
I know. I don't know. I just think people are mad sometimes, but never mind. I think Jamie should have won. I think Jamie should have won. I mean, it's what it is.
But the people.
Me and Timmy were so proud of that. Sorry, mate.
No.
No, because me and Timmy were so proud of that card. We each bought our own one of it as well online. So we've all got one.
I'm fucking stoked to have it in my PC.
So there you go. People voted. That's it.
So what are we doing next time round? So we can still do tag, but we just have to change partners.
Yep. Okay. Nobody is allowed to have the name starting with the letter T. How about that? That's the
mine
stipulation.
I know mine.
So they start with a T.
No, starts with a J.
Does his surname start with a T?
I don't know what is.
Okay, you're fine. You're fine. You're not. I was thinking of Johnny Tancredi. So
did I.
No. It's. I could tell you who it would be. He doesn't know it yet, but I could tell you who it would be, and it would be my tag partner in Cardtricks, Retro.
Oh, is it
Jamie from? Jamie from. Yeah. So Retrospector.
Boom.
100%. He's my tag partner for life at the minute. I'm trying to win him a belt. Spoilers, I haven't won any more belts.
I know, I've been in there. I see. Cool. So yeah, tag partners again. I think that's a shout. You're going to need to give me a day or so to think of a topic because I haven't thought of anything.
Yeah.
Actually. Go on, actually. No, I'm gonna call it here. Have we lost Dave?
Yeah, he's just moving away after.
Okay. I'm going to keep talking anyway. So we're going to go for big old beer bellies. So I want to see the biggest, roundest motherfucking beer bellies going. Does that sound all right?
Nice.
Yeah, does that sound good
Sounds
to you,
good to
Dave?
me.
Cool. So we did cut out there just for a second. So Dave, just for your benefit, the topic is big old motherfucking beer bellies. So I want to see those big old round beer belly type cards. Cool.
Yeah. Big beer bellies. Okay. What card were you looking at on your desk when you came up with big card?
No. I genuinely wasn't. I looked at my other thing, pod ideas.
Okay. Because when you were saying, I don't know about an idea, I actually just looked down on my pack of cards, stack of cards that I have next to me. And Shotzi's boobs was just looking at me, and I was like, "Can you imagine if you did Shotzi's boobs?"
One of my ideas on my thing is custom horny cards, but it's like cards. I don't know.
Well, like
an algorithm fucker up, ain't it?
No. Well, you can have it like a lenticular, right? And then if you turn it upside down, their clothes fall off.
Like the old pens.
Like the pens.
Pens.
Oh, they're
like-
pint glasses up here.
Yeah, but like a lenticular. One like
There's
that.
a Trish one where it's a butt. And
From the
Oh,
slam
really?
set,
it
yeah.
doesn't. Yeah, that's it. Cool. So yeah, beer bellies, please.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Cool.
Okay, sounds good.
Wicked. That is all from my Nook this week.
Well done, Tommy and Chris. Well done.
Mate, well done, Tommy. Yeah, it was
done,
Tommy's
Tommy.
card. Yeah, for sure.
Move on. So the President's Hole will be quite quick. I did actually send out Scott Crouch's Liberator card. Lovely. I only have 3 left. So that's mad. I only have 3 left. I do need to sort that out. It will be soon. I keep saying it. It'll be soon. But it's only 3 cards. I thought I had more, but it's 3. So I need to work out the tables as well. Who can win what? I think there's only a few people. I think Chris is one of them as well that can win the 1 of 1.
Yeah, I've got
I think 3. I think you had like out of 3. Like I think. Like,
Yeah,
you,
Brian Gordo, you,
and
innit?
Gordo. I think all 3. I think Gordo's 2 or 3, but I think you both have to win like 2 or 3 cards to win the 1 of 1. So we'll see. Okay, we'll move on. Let's go to break. So is romance dead? I don't know, man. I think it's a difficult one to discuss because it's a big topic to talk about, really. I think. I mean, romance. Like, what would you class as romance? In like, when I say that, like, reflect on your life and your experiences. Do you think you're romantic? Go on, Chris.
I'm
you
definitely.
first.
fuck.
Go on, Chris. You go first. Go first. Am I fuck?
I don't think I'm romantic, though.
Okay.
I don't know. I had a thing today, so I better be quiet. I'm kind of quiet when I say this. Because my missus is in the other room.
It's just not like she's going to listen to it. It's fine.
It's not that she's going to listen to it. She might overhear what I'm saying. I'll speak in hushed tones. So obviously I'm like out buying Valentine's presents today. And the other week she was like, oh, I need some new pajamas. And so I'm like, I'm buying all this, like, you know, your flowers and your chocolates and your cards and bullshit stuff, wine, candles and shit. And I had a pack of pajamas in my hand, and I was like, oh, you know, these are cool. They look comfortable, sort of thing. And I was like, wait a minute, this is a trap, isn't it? This is a trap. Like, you don't buy pajamas for Valentine's Day. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's. Do you know what I mean?
Christmas present.
More like a Christmas or a birthday present or something. So I put them back and I left it. So I think I did the right thing there, but I haven't been able to talk to anyone about it.
You'll find out tomorrow.
I'll find out. Well, I won't, because I didn't buy it. But you know what I mean? I feel like I had a moment of like getting myself out of trouble almost there. Or like disappointment, because like pajamas on Valentine's Day is not really the vibe, is it?
I don't know. I think my missus were like
Depends.
pajamas on Valentine's.
I reckon mine probably would as well, but it's not
maybe.
maybe. All right, I'll rephrase it. It's not maybe the vibe that I want to give.
Fair play. Fair
on
play.
Valentine's Day.
Unless they're silk pajamas.
They weren't. They were like fucking forever friends or some shit. I don't know. Winnie the
Okay.
Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh.
So I don't know. I guess I have been romantic in the past, but I don't know. Maybe it just the magic wears off after a while, does it not? I don't know.
Yeah.
What about you guys? Jamie looks very romantic.
I mean, I'm normally pretty good
I
with
think
that
you'd be
kind
a
of
good
thing.
boyfriend,
Yeah, Abby's like said to me, "Are you doing Valentine's this year?" And I've already got the card already sorted. She's like, and I say, "Yeah, you got a card and stuff." And then it kind of prompts her. And sometimes she goes, "Oh, are we doing it this year?" And I always say, "Yeah, we are," because I'm kind of ahead of it. But this year, she's got the best Valentine's present ever, right? So I bought a carpet cleaner for us, and I said, "This is your Valentine's present." So she's got a lovely carpet cleaner for Valentine's. How about that, eh?
Honestly.
That's bad. Yeah. I thought I was bad with the pajamas, bro.
No, joke aside.
Oh,
no,
Jamie.
no, we're doing all the normal stuff. So no, we just joked to each other and said that's like the worst Valentine's gift we could have done this year, but we needed one. So no, we're going out for like a dinner and that tomorrow and stuff. So
Nice.
going out for a nice curry and that. So yeah, we normally do.
That's Valentine's
It's still-
curry.
No, it's
on
fair.
the
Oh, you
toilet.
smell lovely, darling.
Yeah.
Eau de Poppadom.
It don't matter. It's all about enjoying yourself, isn't it?
Definitely
That's
not.
what you like to do
Kima
it.
Nan.
So no, we always try and do something
Sagaloo.
Fucking love
Sagaloo.
Oh dear. Reasonably
yeah.
pleased. So, but no, I mean, in the early days, obviously, we used to do like make a mixtape CD and stuff up when we were first dating and things like that. I was a bit of a romantic back in the day. But we didn't just do something to enjoy ourselves now, really. We kind of just like, we'll go to the cinema, we'll go out for a meal and stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, Dave, you've just sold a Tony Storm auto for 40 quid.
Boom.
Oh, happy Valentine's.
Happy Valentine's.
Happy
bro.
Valentine's. Thank you, big boy.
You'll see the money in 2 to 3 weeks.
Yeah. Thank you, eBay.
On the
Thank you,
27th.
eBay. So I think romance generally is a lot of the time when you first start talking to each other. I think that's like the first couple of months, really. That's
maybe even like 6 months.
Yeah. That's when like the real romance is there, and like the wooing and stuff like that, and it's chats,
courting,
the talks, the courting. And I definitely think like we've been together for 11 years, no, 12 years, been married for 7. I think, and a kid. Like I think you share it, Chris. Like trying to be romantic is
good fucking luck.
Yeah, it's not something that's very achievable these days. But is the art of romance these days? Does it actually exist? Like in new relationships,
in the new
world? I mean, I work in a world of.
I was going to ask you this,
the dating side, and I don't want to go like into it too much, and I don't want to. I don't want to like be derogatory against it or anything like that, because honestly I think it's great. But when it comes down to the art of romance, like when you're chatting to someone and stuff like that, I mean, it's kind of like, I mean, when I've obviously chatted to people, a lot of the time it's me that I've known people through people, etc. I haven't just like met people just like randomly from different parts of the country, different parts of the world, etc. It's never really been a thing. So I always find that a bit strange, to be honest, that people do that. And I had a friend who on a dating site has got married to a girl from Thailand. Like, yeah. And they're married, and it's a strong marriage. You know, it's not a Thai bride, as it were, but it's actually
take it back.
It's actually worked from what I've seen. So
I wonder how we were just having this like kind of chat, like being quite old school, like going to meet someone for a drink or kind of like meeting someone quite organically. I think I'd really struggle to like try and like do something like otherwise, like online. It just seems such an alien concept, really.
What does that meeting someone online seems alien?
Yeah, definitely.
It's because you've never. It's not been part of your world. You've never done.
No, exactly that. Cool.
How long have you guys been together, Jamie?
A long time. So we met at college. So we've been together nearly 18 years.
Wow. Yeah.
There you go.
But yeah, we were quite traditional. We went out to States and stuff like that. You know, we didn't have any. We kind of were mates beforehand. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's very like it's such an alien concept, really.
Well, so I've been with my missus for 5 years, so I have experienced that kind of transition from going from what you were saying about Jamie when I was younger, like growing up. It was all, you know, you meet everyone organically and friends of friends. You meet people at nightclubs, bars, whatever. Work is a big one back in the day as well.
Work, yeah, massively.
But now, like, so when I was single from 2016 to 2020, and it is so different. It is, and it did, I say it took a bit of adjustment, but I was kind of at the start of it almost. So that was when it was all kind of internet dating, like all the apps were kind of kicking off, and you know, Tinder was new out, and things like that.
Yeah. Grindr
had just come out, so I was on that a lot. I'm not going to say anything. Yeah, so yeah, it did take a bit of adjustment, but yeah, once you got adjusted to it, it was fine. It was good stuff for a few years.
Yeah. Well, that's
Probably
the
about
thing.
all I'm willing to say.
I find it strange that I work in that world, but I've never experienced it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's
Well, you can through. We'll talk about it later. Top Slam.
Top Slam.
Man,
Dating for fat geeks who love wrestling. Yeah.
I got a solo, not solo. I got a Jacob one earlier, and I said he's saying "I love you, Chris" instead. So. Yeah.
Oh wow.
But I just like to finish off the topic really on it. I don't even think that when we were back in the day, I don't think like romance was even alive back when, like, our perception of like relationships getting together and stuff like that. I think that's like diluted romance really, because I was like, I can't, like, when me and the missus got together, we like kind of we went out, you know what I mean? But it was just, we settled quite quickly, you know, because a lot of it was talking and stuff like that beforehand. But I think we settled into each other's worlds quite quickly. But like, I think back in the day, there is more like,
I think if you went back, say,
to the 50s,
to the 50s,
40s,
yeah,
20s,
that kind
you
of,
know what I mean? It's,
yeah, very, very different.
But then you look at these like historic, like you watch like historical programs and stuff like that, and like it's just a different world back then, even, you know what I mean? And it's just, I think it's diluted down to an extent where I don't even think we know what romance is anymore. Or I think they're dating. I think there's people making connections and stuff like that. But I don't even think we know what romance is really. I just think it's a strange world.
I think as well, if you tried to do anything that they did back in that era, you would just get laughed out the fucking building now. Like if you turned up to a first date with roses and fucking flowers and shit like that,
seven turtle doves.
They probably get a restraining order against you or something, or call the police. Do you know what I mean? It's just so different now to back then.
I think the most romantic thing you can do as a man that I ever found anyway is that when you want to like propose to your lady and you go and ask their dad to marry them, and I think it's a romantic thing because it's a hard subject to broach with someone who could basically say, no, you ain't marrying my daughter. And it's like they don't know that you've done that, and then they find out afterwards, kind of thing. And I think that adds to the allure of getting married and stuff like that. But I think when you do get married and have kids, it kind of falls off a cliff, to be honest. Good to keep those moments alive, though, right?
Well, I mean, we've all done our bit. We've all got cards for tomorrow, so we're romantic in our own way.
Stanley's already given his card to my wife this evening. He got too excited. It was a Peppa Pig card. He got far too excited and was like, you have to open it now. So, yeah, never mind.
Awesome.
Less romantic from his side. I don't think he's going to be a romantic growing up, sadly. Too excited. Right. Let's go to purchases of the week. So, Jamie, go on. What have you been purchasing?
I picked up a few things this week, actually. I picked up another Terry Funk for the Prism set. So I picked up the 25 blue. So that was another Terry Funk ticked off the list, which is all good. Done a bit of a trade ski with Tommy in the ATP. He found a Moxley Wednesday in action in amongst his desk. He's doing a bit of a tidy up. So I've done a trade with him for a Shida and an EO Sky, a couple of cards I had here. So nice little trade. So thank you for Tommy for that. And I picked up a couple of the top freebies that they were doing for the Royal Rumble. So Fanatics were handing out free packs of cards. And I picked up the Jey Uso. So I picked up that, and also picked up a Charlotte.
399.
This is an unnumbered. This is just an unnumbered. But I am going to try and pick up a few. No, I don't know. I couldn't.
Oh, no.
Sorry,
I thought they had base and then numbered, cool. But I don't know. Maybe they didn't. Maybe they were free.
That's cool. No,
yeah, so I am going to try and see if I can pick a few more of these up because I think they're going to be a nice little set to get. But yeah, just a few bits and pieces. The J, so I paid more than I wanted, but I just thought actually I might just grab this while I can, because I feel that people are going to want this card when it comes to further down the line. So yeah, that was kind of all I picked up this week, really.
Cool. Christopher?
Hello.
Rock and roll.
Right. So the last 2 episodes, I basically have said nothing.
Well, you've been quite angry.
I've been angry. I've been being a little bitch, throwing a paddy, any of the above. Well, I've stopped all of that. And I mean, basically, throughout, I kind of, at the beginning of January, kind of was like, I want to have like a month where I kind of just take it easy and just try and sell stuff and not buy too much and not go in breaks and shit like that. And I did okay. I think I did well. I think I went in maybe 1 break throughout January, and that was because I got carried away with one of you guys or Tommy or someone being in it as well. So I'm like, oh, it's always the way. But yeah, I've turned that corner. I think I needed Topps Chrome out to get me back in, get my fun.
Fall back in love.
Yeah, man, like definitely, and it has. So. Yeah, let's start off with Topps Chrome. So I've opened 3 hobby boxes now. Big shout out to Matt from the ATP for giving me a good brother deal on 1 hobby box. So I super appreciate that. He let me buy it at the price he paid. I sent him like an extra tenner for postage, but yeah, super appreciate that. He could have made me pay double if he wanted to, or at least like 50, 60 quid more or something. But yeah, so I've opened 3 of them. There's 2 of the boxes are on my YouTube channel already, and then the last one will go on there next week. But that's probably me done for opening hobby because of the sort of rise in price is doubled in price at least. But yeah, super fun rip. Pretty happy with the boxes overall. I won't say too much because I want you to go and watch the videos. But I will say my favourite pull of the 3 boxes is a 10 black of the 1985 insert, Bobby the Brain Heenan. Really, really cool. And yeah, I was really happy with that pull. Very happy. Staying with Topps Chrome, what have I picked up? So because of that Bobby the Brain Heenan pull, I kind of thought, well, I don't want to collect the base set of this. I don't really want to collect the entire fucking Topps Chrome set. Is humongous. So I'm just going to do like 1 card each of the 1985s, but a different color, or like just mix up the colors and stuff. So I've been trying to pick them up. Not that easy. There's lots of people trying to do the same. Timmy from Cardtricks as well is obviously buying these. I think he hit the one of one of them. So he's probably had the same kind
Bob.
of...
Cowboy
Pardon?
Bob, right?
Cowboy Bob, that was it, yeah. I was going to say Big John Stubb, but no, it was Cowboy Bob. So yeah, so I guess he's kind of doing the same, and I think I saw him comment just saying like he's basically doing something to that effect anyway. Yeah, so with those, I got $1 Million Man from one of my hobby boxes. I got that blue to 150. I've then bought Bret Hart blue to 150, Superstar Billy Graham green to 99, and then I got outbid last second last night on a Jimmy Hart to 25, so that's a bit annoying. But yeah, I'm going to keep going with that and just try and get one of each. I'm only doing the legends though. I'm not going to do the newer guys. I bought CM Punk and that was it. But yeah, sorry.
I say if you need any, I've got a couple of 150s if you want them, and I've also got a load of base if you want them as well. So
but yeah, man, I'll definitely take those off you. Thank you very much. There you go. Add those to the list. Thank you. I also I wanted a Jacob Fatou card. I didn't manage to hit any in my boxes, so I grabbed a to 199, and it was in the same lot that the Bret Hart and the Billy Graham was in, so it seemed like a no-brainer. And then the Prez hit me up the other morning, and he just sent me like the screenshot of a Raz. And and it was for a geometric purple to 10 to Tonka Auto, which is like I think it's like the Hall of Fame ones, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it was like $6 a spot, 10 spots. So I took 2 spots at $12 and I won. So thanks for that.
Boom! Well done, dude.
Yeah, really happy with that. So that's been sent out, and that kind of fits my Tatonka PC because I think that's my second or third. I mean, Jamie, you got me one of the other ones, didn't you? The 10 from Chronicles Auto. So yeah, so that seems like maybe that's a PC because I'm struggling with, like, I don't want to collect every Tatonka card. But maybe just the 10 autos is quite a nice little spin on it. Yeah, cool. And then brakes. So I've been hitting the brakes pretty hard. Again, I've been doing lots of Topps Chrome, and then you're in the stream, and you start off with Topps Chrome, and then it's Select, and it's this and it's that.
But it's in blasters.
Yeah. Maybe I got carried away, but no, I think actually my luck, I felt like it just turned a corner, and the proof is in the brakes, I suppose. So some of the more notable stuff, I mean, I've had lots of like little higher numbered, sorry, but I won't mention. So Chelsea Green to 10, gold, cracked ice from Select, that was quite a cool one. Miss Elizabeth again to 10 gold from Photogenic. So in that break with Chungus, I believe he's called, Jamie, he pulled it to 10 to 75 and to 99. So yeah, I did pretty well, and that was like a £3.
Is that the break he did 2 1-of-1s?
2 1-of-1s in, I think it was like 5 boxes. So you got a Drew McIntyre 1-of-1 and a Johnny Gargano. And so yeah, really cool boxes. I mean, yeah,
pulling heat, lovely guy. Can't understand a word he fucking says.
No, yeah, I thought it was a good break. So yeah, £3 paid for that spot. So yeah, again, really nice. And then going back to Topps Chrome, but it's from breaks. So to 150, Roxanne Perez, women's division. And then I took Trish in a case of Flawless, and I think it was like 4 boxes of National Treasure. Didn't hit anything at all, nothing in any of it, which is obviously way more likely or way more possible that can happen in these higher end breaks. But I did win a buyer's giveaway. So I had the Trish spot and I won to 49 blue Trish Auto from the most recent Prism set. I think it was a redemption. So yeah, I mean, that was really cool. And even Chris sort of said on Cardtricks, he was like, oh, I love it when that happens, when it's like the auto goes to the person who has that spot. So yeah, that was quite nice, because obviously it didn't hit anything in the break, but then for the price I paid, I still got like a good deal on what that blue, I think it's actually to 50, to 49. I think I probably paid less than I would have paid if I'd have tried to buy that card separately. So that was cool. And then I'll just say one last thing. So I bought a card I mentioned recently on a pod. It's an Undertaker card, Inferno match in your house, Topps Chrome 2021. I got that in the orange parallel to 25, and that came from JJ86, who is in, I think he's in like the Cardtricks stuff, and he's always in the breaks and that. And yeah, really, really great ship, like shipped excellent, perfect. I will leave you feedback, I swear. And yeah, again, he did me a deal on that. I think I paid like 15 quid, sort of maybe like nearer 20 with postage. But yeah, I was really happy with that. That's been a card that I've been watching on eBay in America for fucking 2 years or something. And it's a lot more money. And it was like, I kind of was like, no, I'm going to wait and see if this comes up at a better price. And there was JJ to sort that out. So there you go. There's some other few things, but yeah, I've been talking for about 20 minutes at this point. So that'll do it from me.
Patience is key with your watch list, isn't it? That's the thing, right? On your watch list, these things will always come up. Just patience is key, you know?
Yeah, that's it. I would have been pissed if I'd have sort of paid. I think the one in America so it was like 70 quid, 60, 70 quid, and I would have been annoyed if I hadn't seen it come up for like 15. Yeah. So yeah.
Nice. Cool.
So I've done all right. I actually opened a box. So, Jamie, you didn't do your story of the fact that you do have 2 boxes. I'm going to defer just quickly to Jamie's story, and I'll do it. It's my section right now. So I'm going to do Jamie's story because this is another chaos thing. So we're all ordering boxes in the UK, and we're waiting for them. Jamie's already ordered a couple of boxes that's going to his dad's house. His dad, for family stuff, has had to come over to the UK. His boxes get delivered to his dad's house while he's not in. His boxes are outside, or his box is outside with his 2 chrome boxes inside, getting wet. I thought it looked a bit dicey out there, Jamie. And we're getting our boxes delivered as Jamie's panicking, going, "Oh, my boxes." I don't know who got them in eventually. It wasn't your dad, was it? It was someone.
No, so my it got delivered on the Friday, but FedEx, it was delivered with no signature and it was left outside. Yeah. And then my dad and stepmom flew back out Monday morning from London, from Heathrow.
Oh, so it'd been sat out there for 3 days?
It's out there for 3 days, and then when my stepmom arrived, she said it's still on the doorstep. So
no way.
I said, "Can you open up?" She said, "The contents look okay inside." She said, "It hasn't gone through." But I think what pissed me off more was the fact that there was no signature required with FedEx. It wasn't left in the mailbox. Yeah. And I've emailed Tops every day and I've had no response to the complaint. So it's just it's just shit, really. I mean, I must hope Dad's coming back over next week. So I'm going to obviously check it next week. But if those boxes are damaged, I'm going to be so pissed off.
How did you miss that story out of your purchases?
I'm trying to block it out, Lloydy. The other trouble is, though, my Tops now was exactly the same. So I've got the Tops now as well. So I'm hoping that's not damaged. Okay. Anyway, we'll see next week. Story for next time round. Okay. But yeah, I was pissed. I couldn't believe it just left on the front porch like that.
So I did actually get a box. The president actually ripped some wax for the first time in God knows how long. I think it's
I was going to ask, was it Select 22?
22, the Timor one?
Timor, yeah.
I think that was it. You know, when I pulled the Roman artistic selection card out of there. Yeah. I always pull the case hits, the multi-case hit things, don't I? I've got a penchant for that. You know what I mean? But I did well. Again, I always say this when I actually do buy wax, I actually do pull heaters in these boxes, and I mean the three big cards in the box speak for themselves. I had a John Cena Celebrations card, which is a multi-case hit. Nobody knows this. It's not on the checklist. Nobody knows how many were made of the cards. The one I've got, I've only seen one of it on Yankee Bay so far, and it's been listed up at $1,000. They normally go for around about 100, maybe a bit less, maybe a bit more, up to like 200 to 300, depending on what card it is. But me and a guy who's listed it at 1,000 over in the States are the only 2 people I've seen who've got this card. Every time I've shown it to people, they've gone, "I haven't seen that one yet." It's a weird one.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, it's hustle. It's proper like chain gang era, and he's doing the word life. It's really cool. It's a very cool card. Typical. I always hit fucking Cena as well, don't I? Basically, always hit Cena. I hit as well. Probably one of the biggest autos I've probably hit so far. Jade Cargill out of 5, red. It's the SmackDown one. Real big cards. Jade Cargill autograph cards are all over the place, price wise. There's a geometric version. 3 out of 5. I've got the 3 out of 5 SmackDown card, and the geometric 3 out of 5 is on sale right now. It's like 180 pounds. It's like $227 or something like that, and it's still got 3 days left. So we'll see where it ends, and it gives me a base.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll sell it at the minute. I think it's a keep. So we'll see. But the big hit, and ironically, it may or may not be this. I think it is the big hit, and
I think I'd agree. I think it's the big hit.
I've seen them being sold for about $400. So it's the Hidden Gems Hulk Hogan. It's a massive card. I hit that with like 2 packs to go as well. I thought, because I'd already pulled the Jade, I'd already pulled the Cena.
What was your other auto?
I had one more auto left, and the auto I pulled in the last pack, and it was a Dakota Kai base.
Yeah. I remember now.
So, I had 2 packs left, and I was like, well, one of them's going to have the auto in, and then I pulled the Hogan, and I was like, oh, fucking hell. I say it's the raw base version. The thing is, when you talk about base, all of the bases are to 50 or less, and they're all redemption cards, basically. So it's mad, because all of the ones we think are base are all SmackDown or Raw cards, and all the base cards look like they never got done.
Yeah,
I
pulled a
have
redemption actually.
Yeah, I have
gold.
one. Yes, I have one as well. So I'll just go into it. I got from the breaks. I've obviously got quite a lot of bits and pieces. The rookies wise, I've done Tavian Heights. Done a bit of Tavian. Done a bit of Dion Lennox as well. So Dion Lennox, he's like, I mean, Tavian Heights was in the Panini British set that came out, but
yeah, the Adrenaline one.
Dion Lennox wasn't. They obviously haven't got any rookie card symbols on them at all.
Yeah,
I'm surprised.
I was just going to say, I think there was maybe like 2 or 3 people in Topps Chrome that you could have put the rookie card symbol on, and they chose not to.
Yeah. So Bronco Nima, Legion Price, nothing auto-wise, just like numbered parallels or less. I got some Natalia for the misses. The pink Natalia is awesome.
I was going to say, did you pick up the pink? Yeah.
I got the pink. Picked her up an autograph as well, just a base one there. And so that's that stack. I got something's fallen off. I got in a trade with Tommy, I got the purple Carlito, which I needed. Obviously, some Carrion Cross. I got an out of 150 raw cards, and out of 50 raw card. So these are on card signatured ones, and then the base out of 50 for Carrion Cross, which is a redemption, which I need to get redeemed somehow.
You're not redeemed it?
No, not yet. Been too busy, man. Omos. Ironically, I pulled an Omos to 25 card.
Cool, because you got outbid on that other one.
How mad is that? I pulled one.
That is mad.
How crazy is that? And I saw another one pulled as well on a different stream, which I didn't have Omos on. So I've seen like 3 of them. Alexis King out to 25. I think that's one of my favourite cards in the set. I think that's about it, really. Like a few more bits and pieces I got from the box that I'm keeping. I got a massive. Obviously, I got something from Jamie. Jamie, thank you so much for the million Carlies you sent me. But I love the JBL 49. I love that card. Thank you. I got a massive care package from Trav. So obviously he sent that card over, and he had like 1 or 2 cards from me, but he sent me loads of stuff from his PC, I think. So amazing. Thank you, Trav. I love you. It's just, overwhelming what he sent to me, to be honest. A lot of Japanese cards in there as well, which is pretty cool. Some K Gus stuff. Lots of bits and pieces. So thank you for that. I did send Jamie on the... is it Joe Gacy?
Joe Gacy.
Yeah, the Joe Gacy.
New Force PC.
To 8.
It's very low. It's very
nice. To 8. So I sent that over to Jamie to try and start off a new PC with him. I don't think it's worked.
We'll see. We'll see. What if I pull
It
some
doesn't sound convinced.
No,
I might get some Joe Gacy in the Chrome box. You don't know, do you?
you never know. You never know. I got a lovely Omos standout memorabilia from Pete from the Cardtricks area as well. I saw that go up in the sales. I think I got that for real cheap from him as well. So thank you very much for that. So I've done all right. I've got other bits and pieces, but I think I'll spread it out for the next couple of weeks, to be honest, because it's just what I'm lacking at the minute is I need stuff to put it all away in, to be honest. I've run out of top loaders. I've just got stuff everywhere. I've got another stack that needs to go to you, Chris, at some point as well, so I need to get another box for that. So, yeah, it's just loads of bits and pieces. It's cool, though.
Maybe a pub visit is on the way.
Yeah, it's just too much in a minute. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do with it all, how I'm going to rearrange everything again. I just rearranged everything not so long ago, and now I've got to do it again. Oh, I've got a lovely... I forgot about that, and I love that card. I got a lovely Sammy Panini 3 count. I always call it one. Panini 3 count card. Which has a lovely relic in it as well from Trav, which is out of 25, which I didn't expect. I love that card as well. So, yeah, I've just got so much I have to deal with right now. So, I don't know what my purchases are going to be like next time round. I still need to go through all the carrying cross stuff I've got recently, because I never did it. I've just got so much. It's cool, though. Okay, we'll move on. So,
Well.
Go on, sorry.
I feel really bad because you guys have both mentioned a trade with Tommy, and I did a huge trade with Tommy over the last couple of weeks. I'm just going to quickly shove it in. So we did a big trade. He hit a CM Punk auto in his hobby box, main event to 150, the same one Michael Cole hit in the pre-show for Royal Rumble. So he's not a big Punk fan. I am. So we did a trade, and it had lots of different smaller cards involved in it as well. But the main ones were I got the CM Punk auto, and he got Megan Bayne gold, and I pulled a Tatum Paxley NXT auto to 50. So he took them. And then, yeah, as I said, there was lots of other little things, and I ended up having to send him like a tenner or something as well. So there's that. And then you've just mentioned, Dave, Panini 3 count.
Yes.
I was in a break and I only bought one spot, and it was the Jake Roberts, like Mr. Perfect spot sort of thing. And I got a Jake Roberts to 25. I think it's the Timeless Moments or something it's called. But he's got the big snake in it, so yeah, I was pretty happy with that as well. Sorry, that's me done.
Nice.
So, update from Tommy. Looks like the UK instance orders have shipped.
Yeah, see, he's had that email. I'm yet to have that email.
Okay.
So let's
I'm breaking knees. I've done that for a while.
But I've had 2 emails saying that, or basically all of my orders so far are delayed.
All right, let's go for a word from our sponsors.
Why not consider joining up and becoming a Cardtricks Elite member? For just £10 a month, you will get exclusive codes for each break. You'll be invited to join a completely free break, and there's an exclusive massive giveaway every single month for Elite members. So why not sign up now?
Okay, we're back. Slam Jam. It's the new and improved last thing that we do on this show, our final segment. So we're just going to go through really like what they've been producing card-wise since we last spoken about Slam really, and what the thoughts on it so far, how we're getting on with it, Jamie and Chris. So I'll go through. So Forge has been a big thing. I think that was like the biggest thing they've done so far, because the reason being is because it was new. Like we hadn't seen this before. So basically you buy packs, buy packs of cards. You can get base versions or autograph versions depending how much you want to spend on them. And then there are different levels, and you can either burn the dross and get Forge points basically, that help you upgrade. So you do need to spend, you do need to accumulate in order to burn, in order to upgrade, basically. So with Forge, I think it's been a good success. A lot of people have been touting their low card count, low CC cards. I think they've changed that actually to GC, so it's global count. I think it always should have been global count, but CC has been a very tops slam thing over the years. A lot of people are touting at their low CC cards. I don't think they're actually worth anything, but don't get me wrong, I've enjoyed doing it and putting in the time and the effort to see all these weird and wonderful cards that come up. There is achievements as well to attach to it. Jamie, I think you've been pretty involved in the Forge side of it. How have you been getting on with it?
Yeah, you know what, actually, Forge has definitely been kind of my end of the day thing. Like, I just open a few packs, do some forging. I do think some of the combinations as well, like, obviously it's nearly impossible to get your 4-4-4, but trying to get, like, some of the mixes on there. Like, if you get, like, a 2-3-3 or something, like, the bronze and the silvers, they do look really nice depending on who the superstars are. If you get that, or they get the 4 with a gold border and a gold bottom, like, it does work out quite nice. So,
I've been lucky with the 4-4-4s, but they seem to be like high CC counts. It's weird. It's like my lowest CC count of them are like 4-2-1 or something like that. Like, yeah,
I found that too.
Yeah.
I think the weird and wonderful combinations are definitely a lot lower than the straight 3-3-3s, 4-4-4s.
Yeah,
but I picked up a couple of the premium packs as well to get some of the autos and just see how that works out, and that's gone pretty well. But the challenge is, again, it just gives you something to work towards. I find the J-USO is very, very tough to try and do. And obviously I've seen a lot of people lending each other J-USOs back and forth. But I've really enjoyed Forge. I think it's a nice little addition to the app, and I'm just going to continue working through them as I see fit, really. I've already got the Bronze Fear Halo award. I know people have got, obviously, the silvers and golds. But yeah, I've really enjoyed it.
Cool. Chris, have you been leaning into a bit of forging?
No.
I
am. I will say, like, I'm like level 50. I don't know, like, with the levels, like, basic levels, did they all get reset when it restarted? I assume they did.
I think so, yeah.
I'm playing it and I'm level 50, so I'm like playing it every day and that. But yeah, the forging for me, I wasn't listening just then, sorry, I was doing something else. I was getting the giveaway ready. But I will listen back to this, because what it is with the forging, I just feel like it was not explained very well in the app itself, and I kind of was doing some shit.
Yeah.
And was kind of like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing here. So I've ended up with like a bunch of random cards. But yeah, the forging
basically,
thing is like the only thing.
If you go to the crafting area, and you basically can, so if you go to the crafting area, you can click on a card and it says either upgrade, burn or whatever, But the lower cards, the ones with like nothing on them, generally burn all of those.
Yeah. So I mean, I did a little bit of it, and I've got, like, I know you can't see, but I've got 4 cards there, and they're all one of them's a level 2 and the other's a level 4. Yeah. So yeah, it's just like, I just kind of don't get it.
You can burn everything else. So each card can go up to, you got your flat base where it's got nothing, then you upgrade it to level 1, level 2, and then level 3 is like the final level. But that will give you like a combination of like the different stars.
But it just gives you a star level. You don't go up the levels though, do you? You stay.
Oh right, so I mean,
the levels stay the same. Basically,
3 stars. Yeah.
So yeah, if you've got a level 1 card, it'll always stay level 1, but you can get different stars towards it.
Okay.
So, but you need to find the right mix that people don't have in order to get lower CC.
I mean, I've been really, really, really focused on literally everything else in this app.
Yeah.
And I'm like, other than the fact that I haven't put any actual money in yet, I'm loving it. Yeah, I've pretty much done like as much as I can without putting money in.
Yeah, that's nice.
So yeah,
that's good though. It's good.
Yeah. Some mugs have put far too much money in.
I've looked at a couple of people's accounts. So
Yeah.
Very impressed, though. Very impressed.
The
With my 2 iconic cards. I look at everyone else's and I'm like, oh.
I've got like 83 legendaries now.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. The Royal Rumble dropped one helped when they had like masses of legendaries going really easily. Anyway, so we've had like some bigger sets that have come out. So the Supreme set came out. The legendaries were like 1 in 30 packs, so they have been the lowest CC packs that we've seen so far for the legendaries. So they were quite cool, and we've had 2 waves of them now. I think the legendaries are around like 60, 70 on there, which is still high for legendaries, but it's the best we've seen so far.
I do feel the Supreme is very much look like the Panini UK set that come out with the white borders and dim colours.
Honest, so I haven't really. So I'll lie again. I haven't really gone much on that one either, just because I don't like the design of the cards. There was like one card, that Zarya card, that I wanted to get, which I did get. So yeah,
I did get 2 of her legendaries of that. I traded one, and she's a 69 CC right now. Very on brand, and sold out as well. So there you go. Yeah, the new wave that came out with the Supremes really only had like Tiffy as the big chase. So they always have one big chase. Like I talk the next one, like the Rumble Now stuff that they had out for the Rumble. The Rumble Tops Now, basically, and it was basically the same images of the Tops Now cards that went on sale, but the legendary overload occurred because of the Alexa Bliss. Yeah, I've never seen legendaries go so high. It was like 200, almost 300 on the legendaries. It's ridiculous. It basically they're worth nothing, but you know that Alexa Bliss cards. Everyone wanted that, to be honest. I pulled 2 of the iconics of that card. I've never seen so many trades in my
come in.
Yeah, just ridiculous. Like everyone kept on trying to trade me. What's her name? Nikki Bella.
Yeah,
and I was like, "There's no way I'm trading Nikki Bella for Alexa Bliss. Are you mad?" I ended up giving my spare to Trav actually, which I thought fitting because he was actually there. So, it's crazy.
So people aren't sliding into your DMs in the real world, but they are in Top Slam.
Oh, yeah, all the time. Yeah, the craziest stuff, man. Like, I get crazy trades, just like ridiculous. And it's like, oh, I trade you. The thing is, I get a lot of newbies trying to trade basically dross for my big cards. And I'm like...
I will just say, as a newbie, that goes completely the other way as well. You get so many people that can see that you're a newbie, and then they just send you some bullshit trade. The amount of people doing that is insane.
Yeah, I just get so many like, I'll give you like three rares of like 10,000 CC each for your out of 50 iconic. It's just like. The thing is, it's like, I know you've got to start somewhere, but the more you do of that, everyone's going to one star you.
With you. Yeah.
And then people just won't trade with you, man. It's just like, just build up slowly. Like had to do back in the day, you have to build up slowly. If you want to progress, you have to invest. Yeah. Somehow. You have to invest, because otherwise you ain't going to get anywhere in it. So it's what it is. But the 100 cards came out. That was a bit of a weird craft as well, because you're crafting the base to get red, and then red to get the iconics. Well, the iconics have kept quite low because
they have. You haven't really been doing this, have you, Dave?
I've got about 3.
Yeah,
but I keep pulling shit ones. I get like last one I got was Nia Jax. I was like, fuck.
Well, I got Kofi and Zelina Vega, and the Zelina one, Jesus, like people were really after that.
Oh, really?
So I ended up trading that for a Roxanne Perez card.
A Kalani Jordan.
This is the gold ones, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
I got the Kalani Jordan and something else. Definitely the Naya. I can't see it on the list. But the thing is with them, because they're going to last the year, aren't they?
Yeah, this is just good
for the year.
Yeah, they'll be the highest CC cards around after a while. I got an Alba Fire card as well and a Nijax. But the thing is, because if they like limited it to a couple of weeks, those iconics would probably stay down. But they're going to be in the thousands before the end of the year, so it's a bit silly, really.
I haven't done much on I've opened quite a few packs of the 100, but I've not done any crafting of them as of yet. I'm kind of like stashing them up as best I can for the time being.
Yeah, whereas I have a lot of like time to spend on my phone and stuff. I can kind of do it whenever I want. So I've been really, really like just going restart. I must have done this event like 30-40 times by now. Do you know what I mean? I think I've done it like 2 or 3 times today.
The rewards are good though for doing those tasks. You get a lot of coins and stuff.
Yeah, I got up to like, I mean, Tommy the other day took the piss out of me because I had like, I don't know, like 20,000 coins or something. Apparently that's not a lot. So I got up today to like 250,000 coins. So I'm down a bit now because I bought loads of shit earlier, but doing the main event one, but not sure.
So the main event one, good segue. Currently DX running. I can't remember what today's card is. Billy Gunn today, wasn't it?
Billy Gunn, yeah.
Billy Gunn, yeah.
I did get I got the Dream today. One pack wonder. Get the rare and the common both in your first pack. Yeah. Hasn't happened to me for ages, but when it happens, you think, oh, that's lovely. Yeah, lovely. Don't have to waste another 25,000 coins on that today. So lovely, fantastic. The throwback today was very nice as well.
Yeah, I did that.
Of the
Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, it's Throwback Thursday, so they're going to do one a week. So that's really cool.
Today, has been crazy. They've released loads of stuff.
Yeah, Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day main event.
Yeah.
There was something else. Lita 25 anniversary.
Yeah, they do well with
today.
They do really well with unique, 1 day, 2 day kind of cards they put out. Rare, super rare, not expensive cards. And I think that's cool. It keeps the game going.
Yeah.
They dropped that Roman Reigns editor choice out of nowhere early in the week as well. Those 3 cards, which have been quite hard to get hold of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do like the main event dailies because they kind of crop up later on in the day. They kind of appear early
2 o'clock,
afternoon,
mate.
don't they?
Yeah, it's 2 o'clock every day. Yeah.
So it's quite nice to kind of do kind of an afternoon rip, get your next load of mystery boxes and arcades and stuff. So it kind of splits quite nicely in the afternoon. So yeah, hope they continue. I was trying to figure out how many more 5 people factions there are. I'm trying to figure out we're going to White 6,
Jamie,
Judgment Day, DX. It's like, how long do we go on for? So I don't know what will be next, but we'll see.
But I think it's still like, it still feels like, and to sum up where we are with it, it still feels like Slam is a breath of fresh air.
Absolutely.
I did like the Cardtricks group that we've got ongoing at the minute is still very fresh and there's still
vibrant.
Got a lot. Yeah, it's very vibrant. You got a lot of people. Jamie just lost us completely. We've had so much engagement with it. It's been fantastic. Chris mentions it on the streams when he's doing it as well. It's like we've got, we talk about Top Slam if you guys want to come in and talk about it. And that just shows you how popular it's gotten. It really has. And it's really cool. I'm really looking forward to the next monthly drop for the Elimination Chamber. I think that would be really cool. I think we'll get something this weekend for Vengeance as well.
Just really quickly going back to the Cardtricks group. So as well, like you got all the people you kind of know in there, and then everyone's following each other. So like at the moment, I've got like 16. I'm following 18, and I've got 16 followers, and I know who they all are, and I know who the 2 people who are not following me are, and it's you 2 motherfuckers.
Oh really? No way.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
But yeah, if you can.
Let me find you now. What's your username?
Major Brothers. So you can tell when I started playing Top Slam. It's in my Major Brothers phase.
Okay, let me find you, Chris, quickly. I'll add you.
I fucked up earlier in the week. I'd done a trade earlier on to do a lend for a Jey Uso, sent it to the wrong Scott, and I was like, oh mate, so I had a message Scott Moore, so I was like, can I have that Jey Uso back? I need to send it to the other Scott. I was like, oh man.
At least it was a Scott you knew, I suppose. Yeah,
jeez. An uncommon for a Jey Uso 4-3-3.
I always thought your name was DL Slimer, like as in Ghostbusters Slimer.
No. Smiler. DL Smiler. But no, so that comes from, and it's a very apt one to talk about it. That comes, Smiles used to be a strip club in Milton Keynes back in the day. So I always thought it was always quite funny to add like as a username Smiler on it, because it always makes me laugh when I think about we used to have a strip club in Milton Keynes called Smiles. Smiles. That's where it's a good way to finish off the episode. There you go, like finish on romantic filth. There you go. Why not? Right, Jamie, it's your turn next time round. We don't really have to cover much of what you're going to be covering next week anymore, because we're kind of we don't do top fives anymore and stuff like that. So over to you, Jamie, to close us out.
Yeah, so next time round, I guess the only thing we will do, I will give some, announcements on our card stuff that we're going to be releasing, so look out for that. But other than that, you can find us over on Instagram. We're at Squared Circle Relics Pod. You can also find us over on Facebook. Come join the Facebook group. We've got guys in there doing their mail days, general chat. Obviously, the Chris's Nook poll goes up here and stuff like that. So search for Squared Circle Relics Podcast on Facebook. And if you want to come over to the WhatsApp community, you can come join the Cardtricks group. Loads of different rooms, as Lloydy said. There's a slam room. We've got the breaks room. There's a Raz room. If you're into gaming, there's a gaming chat. And of course, we've got our own Squared Circle Relics pod chat in there as well. So yeah, come join the fun. You can find a link on Cardtricks' Instagram feed, or you can ask any of us and we'll get you added in there. No problem at all. If you want to find me online, you can find me over on Instagram. I'm at Jamie Stocker Insta, and you can always reach me on there. And that's it from me.
Nice, Chris.
Cool. I swear to God, last purchase of the week. I have to get it in this episode. I have to get it in.
Right.
So Trish Stratus 5-Timers Club, numbered to 99, but number 69 of 99. So it has to go on this show. I can't believe I forgot to mention it earlier.
I've got a 69 out of 99.
Yeah? Not Trish, though.
Yeah, for Trish.
Oh, what? Not 5-Timers. You can't be 5-Timers.
Not 5-Timers. It's for Fully Loaded.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Well, that's good, isn't it? 69 fully loaded.
Sorry, I had to get that in. Literally bought him for the main reason to say on the show, so I had to get it in. So find me, Cambridge Trading Cards, on Instagram and YouTube. As I said earlier, there's been a few new Topps Chrome videos going up, and then there'll be some new stuff going up soon as well. I've got a weird NXT break that I want to do, so keep an eye out for that. Not the Panini stuff, the old Top stuff.
Oh, nice.
Like the old stuff. And then quick one on my eBay. So if you want to find some cool wrestling cards, check my eBay account. So it is CTC_collect23. Thousands of items on there. And literally, if you think, that's never going to be, available, check my eBay, because you never know. And I'm going to prove it with this. This is probably one of my favorite bits of feedback I've ever had on eBay. I've had a few cool ones. Somebody once said, you could have thrown this package in a volcano and it would have been fine, which I liked. This one though, this is my new French buddy. I mean, I've never spoke to him, but he's my new French buddy. He's called Nemu 5000, and he bought for £1.50. He bought a Panini sticker from 2022. It was Xavier Woods, and I kind of, it's £1.50, and the French guy's probably paid like triple, maybe even 6 times that in fees and getting it over there. So the feedback he left, he says, I can't tell you how I feel that I have finally found the last sticker to complete the album in your profile. Without feeling hesitant, I bought it. Once it arrives, immediately I pasted it. This sticker was the hardest one to find, and sincerely, thank you so much. Highly recommend. So yeah, you know, when I'm there and I'm like, what am I doing with my life here? I'm listing £1.49 fucking stickers, but actually, when I think about it, I think this is why I'm doing it, because that's, you know, that made my day that I've made his day, and yeah, really, really good.
He might be your pog man. You don't even know.
Yeah, he might be my French pog connect, so you never know.
Yeah.
But yeah, so CTC_collect23 on eBay if you want to find some random shit. Dave, anyone messaged you?
Well, let's do the belt giving now.
Oh shit! Nearly forgot the belt.
I was just trying to get everyone. I had remembered to do it.
Make sure you get your stuff in.
Yeah. Are you doing the? Do you want me to do it?
No, I've got it. I've got it ready to go.
Let's roll it then. Go on.
Cool. So, how many shuffles should we do?
3.
3 shuffles.
69 shuffles.
Not today. We're running late here. So 1.
And if Gordo wins, this is going to be ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a few entries, so it can happen. Right, we ready?
Yeah.
Ready, steady, go. Right. It is SM Cards. SM Cards 20.
So Scott Morse,
SM Cards, and that's for a review. Yeah.
That's Scott Morse.
Scott Morse, there we are.
There you go.
Well done, Scott.
You have won a blue Winged Eagle title belt, courtesy of our good friends at Cardtricks. So yeah, thanks to Cardtricks for that. There you go. Expect that.
Did he do a review?
That was for his review. So that shows you that.
What review did he do? Did you see it?
5-star review on Spotify, I think it was.
Oh, was it Spotify? Was it?
Yeah. So you know, lots of people got extra entries because they did those extra reviews and
there you go.
Used the code and whatnot and things like that. So yeah.
Boom.
Well done, Scott.
Happy days.
There you go.
Well done, Scott. Fuck you, God. But well done, Scott. Well done, Scott. No, amazing. And it's nice. Like he's been one of our.
He's one of our day. So not day one, but we don't know. But yeah, he is.
Yeah,
yeah.
Like he's been here from the start, basically. So good.
He's been a supporter of the show and everything. Yeah, good. Well done.
Yeah, nice. Very happy with that. All right, cool. Nothing from me. Nobody's reached out to me. I spend most of my day fielding shit trades, but on Slam. But other than that, nothing on Insta. All right, let's get out of here. See you later, everyone.
See you later.
See you later, boys.
Cheers.
Bye.
And fuck Drake, apparently. And John Cena.